Так, ты тут? О, привет. Так, Софья, включайся. Так, сядь. Все, по идее, все четко.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here.
С микрофоном неудобно, конечно, на джойстике будет.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
А вот этот хуй невидимый, походу, стоял, типа, злодей. Тут, типа, два злодея, так понял, гоблин, блядь, и человек.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor.
Я обожрался,
Professor
блядь.
Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like
Супчик посваливай, бутерброды.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Короче, вот это все начало я уже видел. Ну, это вступление, короче. Обучение, вот эту всю хуйню прошел, а сюжет не начинал.
The key! Give me your hand! Adieu! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Ебать, что за хуйня что происходит?
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
А текстур здесь.
Poor George. I can't believe... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port?
Бля, на жестике я жестко буду играть, мне кажется.
Touches it to a specific place.
Буду тупить, как пиздец. Ну, впрочем, как обычно.
If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Ну, бля, настроил, как видишь, более-менее. Но это, правда, средние настройки. Ты в ночь, что ли, ебашь?
faster than the carriage
Full
travels.
HD, короче, только не получается, мне трансляция лагает. Именно Full HD именно в YouTube поставить, чтобы 1080
The
было.
portkey was meant to lead us there. I do.
Ну, вроде работал, я тестил, блядь. Ну, что-то, блядь, я запустил немного, а не лагало.
To George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in
А я не
pursuit
видел.
of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Короче, видюх, в принципе, не греется на высоких, а просто пиздец как греется. Вот 35 градусов почти.
Mind your step.
Что, нормально у меня Анастасия Мефедроновна? Сейчас, где ее болты, блядь? Плохо видно.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Если он наш джойстик ебал.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
Да вообще.
I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But, sir,
Только я не знаю, на
why
какой
searching for
факультет
evidence
я.
of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to
Бля, на джойстик бы микрофон настроить, было
see some
вообще
of that
охуительно.
wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Он, короче, первый раз, который текстуры видит, прогружает, вернее, а не лагает, а потом не лагает.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Хуя я паркурчик, блин. Под мефедроном. Я заебался этот микрофон настраивать, настроил это лучшее, что возможно. Блядь. Он вообще шипел раньше, пиздец как.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Где я покурить хотел? Вот, сейчас остался.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Так, пока заставка, короче, я курить отойду.
Merlin's name. Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Бля, ну графоне, конечно, вообще пиздец, если честно. И то, это средний, блядь.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment.
Это дохлый, блядь.
Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Похож пиздец.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in.
Илюха, ты у деда играл в эту игру?
Vault number.
Vault 12.
Бля, вот это сразу видно гнусный тип какой-то.
On your way.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Я сейчас у него был, говно валяется в водке. Обожрался, короче. И с нюсом закинулся, блядь, говорит, его прет, пиздец. И валялся. Я ему говорю, блядь, там 5 минут бежать надо, нахуй. Он, блядь, полчаса держит, нахуй.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Да, я думал, трансляция сломалась. Короче, он что-то в запое, я не знаю, зашел, и целая бутылка водки стояла, и пустая почти.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Так ему это, может, с ночи. Суток, не надо спать.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Я сегодня вообще не спал и с Вадимом гонял ультрафсталь.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor.
Да,
The symbol has the
конечно.
same glow as the one I saw on the portkey.
Я, кстати, хотел его сфоткать,
If
но
what
не
you
стал.
see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the
Ну там чуть ли не с
secret.
голой жопой, короче, валялся, у него штаны спустили.
Lumos. This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected.
Вот это какие-то бензиновые глюки, нахуй. Вот. Эффект слои.
But the statue's positions don't match.
Ну, кстати, прикольно выглядит.
When you moved, the reflection
О,
turned
бензиновая
in the
лужа,
direction of the
блядь.
light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Сейчас будет здорово.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo!
Stupefy.
Confringo! Levioso!
Stupefy.
Exposo! Confringo!
Stupefy.
Descendo! Exposo!
Stupefy.
Deposo! Lumo! Stay close!
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Lumos. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Блин, мне так рады.
Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato, stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Вообще много их.
Lumos.
Слушай, этот пролог уже 10-й раз прохожу, по-моему. Пока тестил там, блядь, еще на то видюхи, короче, на старый проверял, пустил, блядь. И тут, короче.
How did you? What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
Вот это кто, я не пойму, это злодей, походу. А, не, наоборот, это хороший, по-моему.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Лишь смотри, какие у нее синяки под глазами.
Of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Бля, ну вот это зло я сразу понял.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience.
Жаль этого добряка.
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Сейчас будет Dark Souls.
No way out!
Вообще, типа, у них по лору в банке в этом должны быть охранники и драконы, блядь, а не вот эта хуйня огромная.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Они даже музыку не поменяли, я так понял. Бля, я даже не знаю, на какой факультет ее. Ну злой это типа, бля. Я, короче, не знаю, что посмотрим. Я вообще хотел, чтобы она мефедрончеством, блядь, или вареньем занималась. Варила мех. А это кто там? Это Паффиндуй, короче, зельеварением занимается. Насколько я знаю. Да, самое тяжелое это выжить. Да не повисла, она грузит меня долго. Мне же, блядь, жестко, пиздец. Я тот жесткий, короче, переустановил, на другой, короче, хард поставил, винду, и теперь синего экрана нету. И вылетает, короче, комп такой. А тому жесткому пизда, походу, пришло.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need
Короче, у меня два варианта, за кого играть.
First,
Сейчас
I must
покажу.
contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
А это, я так понял, прабабка этого рыжего, да? Из того.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professor.
Мне кажется, это влияет на первое задание, вот этот выбор, короче.
Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Короче, я этим основным персом играл за этих. Короче, вот за этих, либо вот за этих, вот второй вариант, потому что здесь типа у него там есть с кем варить, короче, зелье, там типа подруга там будет с кем знакомиться, короче, и там они типа вместе будут варить, короче, либо вот за этих, либо за этих. А эти типа уже прямо специализированные зельеварения, короче.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend.
Ну да,
I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty
я так
to
понял,
a
там на
friend
сюжетные задания влияет тоже.
near this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Короче, либо вот этот, либо вот этот. Ну, этих попизже гостиных, короче, у них там типа всякие эти как телескопы там, а у этих там трав там растет, короче, такая хуйня. Ну там прикольно тоже. Бля, за какой начинает? Да ебаная хуйня, вот ненавижу, когда надо выбирать, короче, что-то.
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
Сейчас играем за это. Или нет, блядь. Ну давай, да, ладно, вот это. Я правильно выбрал-то?
You belong in Ravenclaw.
Хуяк такие столы сзади появились.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Короче, лаги идут в основном из-за жесткого, потому что надо поменять другой жесткий или SSD-шник вообще поставить, потому что такие игры уже не работают, блядь, на время. Так, ну лет 15 уже, наверное, этого жесткого.
I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Давай.
Right this way.
А я уже на перекуре, кстати.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge.
I am,
but one
Professor.
I'm sure you're up. This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Ну, где по приколе в
I
гостиной
hope you
такая.
enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Так, что тут есть? Бля, случайно.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
I just know. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
This should be interesting.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Да, прикольненько так.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Just have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Вот, ну так какой-то мне сразу не понравился.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are found there?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself.
Вообще, ох, какой-то.
Push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could...
Во, вот это я вообще в шоке, короче, какой-то индус, блядь. Откуда там индус взялся, нахуй? Там еще негритоски есть, я видел, из какой-то там, блядь, Уганды, нахуй. Непонятно.
Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it.
Повесточка, короче,
It's nice to meet you,
жесткая.
Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
That's not right either.
Во, вот это со мной будет варить мир.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant.
Ладно, шарит в
I
растениях,
have a bit of a
кстати.
thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is.
Вот, вары там.
Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Видишь, как индусы
But
увлекаются
it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home.
зельем, вареньем.
I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
An affinity for
Чё я
herbology is
пропустил?
more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw.
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family.
А, в ее в семье травологию любят все, но там повсюду
I
растения,
suppose you
вот.
could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there! New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Да, бегать неудобно, Вадим ёбнутый сломал мне стик на джойстике, блядь, когда в гонки играл. Он нажимал, короче, думал, что быстрее поедет по джойстику.
Don't misunderstand. I adore my time. At least somewhat. Don't suppose you want time.
I've heard that Isaac Cooper receives several hours a week from secret admirers. I suppose he is rather dashing.
А, вниз надо, блядь.
I was destined.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs.
Прикольно они придумали на пятый курс сразу, типа вообще без объяснений, без каких-то, да. Просто на пятый курс и все. Почему? Хуй его
They
знает.
will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Ну там единственное, что объяснили, что типа у него супер предрасположенность к волшебству, там типа способности, короче, пиздец.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
А типа ни одного заклинания не знает, короче, при этом.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Короче, вот так прокачиваться, надо собирать, короче, вот это говно, и только так прокачаешься. Вот, единственный способ заработать в пиво.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside.
Бля, мне радует, что вот картины двигаются, короче, сделали как-то.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Во, вот эти головоломки жесткие. Не помню, смотрел видос, как их решать. Ее типа надо как-то числа совместить с этими картинками и понять, что там за число должно быть, короче, и поставить где-то.
Lumos.
Ну, вот, да, ты знаешь же, как ходить. Давай сейчас откроем одну хотя бы.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field
Бля, надо
guide
запомнить,
contains a
где
map
это.
of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Чё сверху картинки от 1 до 8 на 2 или от 0? Понял, от 0 до 8 там, типа того. Не, ну числа-то это я понял, там надо посчитать, какое число надо, и все, блядь. Где вопросительный знак. Я примерно понял, да. Все. Тут еще, оказывается, за этим, за Хогвартсом локации есть, там какие-то хуйные сколько.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor
A lot
Weasley.
to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig's...
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for...
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been
Бля, что за дед вообще нахуй?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I
Yeah,
need to get to class
понятно.
myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Охуенный кореш вообще, блядь.
Remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Блять, я только что с ним поговорил, опять поговорить.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead, It may require, and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of... Speaking of guides, and so that why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Я бабочками стреляю. И бензином пукаю. Так, что-то здесь, я знаю, где-то шарфик лежит. Здесь прям рядом. Блять, чуть не зажало. О, уже другой малиновый шар с шестеренками. Нихуя, они все время разные, я так понял. Где побочные задания он сказал? Ладно, похуй. Нихуя модный. Ничего, больше никого нет, походу. Не, ну шарфи классные на самом деле.
Tried to send a note.
Something in there.
Lumos.
Так, где-то я помню, здесь вот был... А вот она получилась.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the
Какой
moment.
беляш.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy.
А, кепка, да, бля.
What
Кепи.
is this painting? I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat... If I can work out the riddle of this one, on...
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long.
Так, ну тут легко.
If you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Professor Weasley woke me up. I'm trying to figure my way out of that. I accidentally got this bottle up out of it.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
They say her body.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Так, кстати, где-то здесь вот это вот как раз загадка, нет? А, по-моему, здесь она. А, да, вот она, вот она. Сейчас, короче, это сейчас попробуем открыть эту фигню. Да, клад еще. Фотки те, походу, скинули.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Ништяк, вот, мне дали какой-то... Сейчас покажу, я так и не понял, как его одеть. Вот, облачение ковальтового цвета, комплект одежды. И как его одевать, я хуй его знает. И, типа это скин должен быть. Вот, внешний вид может принять меню снаряжения, выбрав опцию изменить внешний вид. Не понял, где это, блядь? А, блядь, все понял. Ну только ее здесь нету. Ну, конечно, четко. Но только не очень на женском тексте выглядит. Вот это. Ну тоже так себе. Не, ну это по физике, конечно. Так, стоп, вот внизу наряд. Вот он, ёпта. А, вот она где был, все, я понял. Нихуя. Вот, я вот это открыл, получается. Я не понял, это что, штаны, блядь? Во, вот так, нормально.
Lumos. Не, ну это жестко, конечно. Блять, они одинаково уебищные какие-то. Так, ну получается я проходил, короче, вот эти два задания и все, больше я не играл на основном прессе, короче, в другом. А, не, мы же хотели эту хуйню открыть. Вот, вот, да, давай вот это вот. Как это работает? Так, внизу нижняя, я так понял, да, а вверху верхняя. Вот, внизу, допустим, 17, смотри. Это, что это, блядь, краб? И что это за хуйня? Это осьминог, что, блядь, кальмар, ебать, не понимаю. Гидра тут, да? Так, сейчас, секунду. Это гидра или что это? Так, ладно, я сейчас сам считаю. Тут получается от 0 до 9. Они, а гидр, ебать, я не пойму, где здесь гидр, блядь, нарисовано. Хуйня нарисована.
Lumos.
А, во, все, понял. 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. Так, ща, Илюх, всех. Так, мне сейчас, подожди, я сам попробую посчитать, чтобы разобраться. Если, блядь, краб, это у нас что значит? Краб это 5, значит, получается, а вот эта хуйня в конце это 9, это 14. Три надо, короче. А 3 это 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Это вот как раз вот эта гидра ебаная. Все, точно. Все, я разобрался. Только ее здесь нету, потому что она наверху ставится, я так понял. А здесь так вот раз. Так, 11, потом вот это что-то хуйня. 0, 1, 2. Это 2, 11 плюс 2, 13. 2. 8. А 8 это, блядь, паук. Короче, понял. Все, типа, должна открыться. Ой, нихуя. Даже 2 сундука. Это шар, блядь. Разрушили все, блядь. Нахуй нужно. Бля, ну вот это попизже, конечно. А у него еще это есть ячейка, походу. Да, ну тут, конечно, покруче выглядит. А нельзя его, интересно, поставить вот этот? О, можно, походу. Да, вот это, кстати, прикольно сделали, что можно любой скрипт очень легко. Так, ну тут вроде все.
Wish I could afford my own broom and spin witches.
А вот, чуть не поебал.
All I can say is
Вот, что-то мне вот сейчас, кстати, дали. Вот. Во, вот эти очки, блин, охуенные, конечно. Во, жестко. Не, ну это, конечно, так не будет. Ну все, короче, можно задание выполнять. Тут вроде, по-моему, больше тут нет нихуя пока что.
personally, I think if the thing you're best.
А ты много сюжетки видел? Ну, когда смотрел, как Крис играет?
Lumos.
Здесь стопудово что-то здесь.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio.
Нихуя нет. О, кочки. Так, вторую пищу тоже погладить надо. Во, на карте что-то сундук. Сундук где-то.
Revelio.
У меня иногда видите через стену сундуки. Там сейчас что-то его не видно, он либо выше. Ну что, на хуй. А, во, видно через стену.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Revelio.
Бля, ну отражение охуенно вообще сделано. Просто, блядь, я смотрю, охуеваю, конечно. Так, выше что ли?
Is that all you've got? For mine!
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Да, первый раз я кого-то по фотку не видел, как пробую.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your mark.
Да, вот на компе легко это делать, заклинания вот эти все любые, а вот на джойстике что-то посложнее сейчас будет, походу.
Basic cast and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Stick Tiger. Complicates things.
If only all of my students were this adept.
Easy.
Not bad for a beginner.
Не, ну неудобно, пиздец, вот это вот щит включать неудобно.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a
Что подозревает эту группу ходить ёбнись просто, сколько времени.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Где сундук-то, не пойму. Сундук нарисован. По-моему, в прошлый раз брал здесь сундук, вот, когда проходил это место. Вот на карте нарисован, а где он хуй?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a... Then again, perhaps...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain...
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts,
Так, вот значок у него Слизерина, но почему-то он пишет, что он у меня, короче, в моей, блядь, в моем факультете.
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
Или мне показалось, ладно.
I'm sure I'll see you
Себастьян,
soon. Perhaps
запомни.
somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
И все же, где сундук? А может вот этот глаз? Хотя ладно, хуй с ним, короче.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Так наверх-то, блядь.
You thought? If you thought more while we were alive, I wouldn't be trapped here with you. Now, excuse me!
Хуя тут музончик. А вот отсюда. Нихуя там они интеллигент, чаек пьет, музон слушает такой, блядь, стоит. Так, сейчас я курю 2 минутки прям. Да, сейчас пивка было, не хватает. Как там книжку-то эту юзать, бля? Ау.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
О, картина.
Lumos.
Так, что там, какое-то два столба, блять, и картина, что ли? Или это какая-то акция? Мне кажется, вообще не здесь. Да ты нигде такого не наблюдаю, что-то. Ну ладно. Это там что?
Revelio.
Нихуя себе картина, блядь. А, ковер. Это церковь, что ли, что-то типа того. О, нихуя толкан. О, что это такое? А, я, наверное, не умею варить пока. Нет. Опа. И что мне дали? А, монетку. А что зеркало? Хера не видно. там погрязно, что ли? Бля, ебать тут картина, вот просто можно просто смотреть, короче, так ходить, разглядывать. Пиздец. О, да, это прикольно. Вот, похожее место. Вот эта арка, вот два столба, нет?
Are we?
Да-да-да, походу это оно. Ну-ка сейчас. Ну вот, это арка, ебучая, столбы, картина, да? Ну что там нарисовано? Какая-то херня желтая слева, вверху, если там и окно. Ну-ка, и где там бабочка, блядь? И картина типа получается.
Lumos.
Тебе говорю, Вадим, ёбнутый, сломал мне стик, блядь, левый, бегать неудобно теперь.
What are you up to now?
Нет, не то, похоже, но не то, картина не то. А, вот она, ёпта, нахуй, вот это место. Все, только где-то здесь. Вот он, бабочка. Он когда в гонке играл, блядь, и стик сломал левый, думал, так быстрее поедет, короче, жал нахуй, и стик просто, блядь, не возвращается, короче, понял, типа влево-вправо, так я его кое-как там чилил.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Во, негритоска, блядь, из Уганды, нахуй.
So
С таким акцентом.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone!
И индус какой-то тоже препод. Блять, откуда они их взяли вообще в 18 веке в Англии, блядь, или в каком 19
between the incantations of the color change and growth charms. Anyone? Anyone?
Они, короче, новому поколению, блядь, стирают, не стирают, а типа новую, блядь, историю пишут, что, блядь, ебать, якобы они всегда были, нахуй, походу, типа, везде. Типа, чтобы никто даже не подозревал, что раньше, блядь, этих негров, индусов не было, блядь, в Англии, нахуй.
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Бля, надо будет потом настроить, чтобы в Full HD, блядь, показывало.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but
Я
remember...
типа первый раз запустил тест, она лагала, пиздец как, нахуй, им трансляция лагала, игра не лагала. А потом разлагалась, типа, трансляция прям заебись начала, ну не скоро, минут 15 только.
Outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Через 10 идет.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So,
Не, на высоких, конечно, намного пизже выглядит. Я вчера играл на высоких.
prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
А на ультре вообще пизда. Херово, блядь.
Our newest students start us off. Very
Мне Тёма Кинжалов, короче, сказал, что надо обслуживать видюху, короче. Ну, это понятно, что там надо термопасту поменять. А там сейчас еще, короче, какую-то новую хуйню, я такой просто не слышал. Какие-то типа прокладки, блядь, такая бумажка квадратная, нахуй, типа как бы. Вот. И она, типа, тоже снижает там температуру, пиздец. И стоит эта бумажка, блядь, там больше 1000, короче, нахуй, небольшой. И вот, короче, желательно мне ее поменять и просто тоже термопасту. Тогда можно отыграть. Просто он греется просто пизда там. Просто под 90 градусов почти. Дохуя что-то.
Splendid! Stay focused.
Блять, я забыл.
That's it. Very good.
Изи.
Don't lose your composure.
Бля, в смысле?
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Лошара.
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Well done. Be sharp.
Бля, что-то сильно, сука.
Not to worry. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
Да ёбаный свет, нет.
That's it.
Watch this. Phew. Nicely done. Let us see this. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Изи.
A perfect score.
О, зачитали? Блять, нет. А, зачитали.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Бля, думаю, может за основной аккаунт зайти лучше, блядь, поиграть за пустындуй, нахуй, ну, типа, за основной, короче, там, я, типа, за пустындуй, короче, играл, думаю, за нее продолжить, ну. Там вот это же задание выполнил, и по сюжету, короче, дальше прямо отсюда пойду,
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Уагаду, что это вообще, такой страны даже не существует.
Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less...
No, not at all. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit,
Давайте некоторые без
that I
палочки
am
могут.
growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Опять здесь сундук, а где он, блядь?
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected?
Thank you, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you... Expect to hear from me soon regarding a
О, плюс 20 КЗ. Второе, типа.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Well, better see to my charms homework.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you?
Ага, ну все, вот я вот здесь, короче, бля, нихуя
The
мне тут.
Minister for Magic was Albert.
Кафешка, что ли?
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway.
Безобразничать.
Festus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I'd like to send out. Because he kept leaving his dirty clothes all over the door.
Так, сейчас сохранюсь, зайду своего персонажа, посмотрю сейчас. Наверное, за него буду играть, хуй его знает. Типа прям здесь же я, по-моему, сохранился. Я просто почему хочу за другого, потому что ну там типа чувак, и на нем шмотки прикольно смотрятся, во-первых. Вот, а во-вторых, там он пофиндуется, типа, за кого я хотел играть. А этот барсук, короче, создавал креветочку, типа Александра Кальмаровна. У него Александра Кальмаровна, у меня Анастасия Мефедроновна. А это мой перс, типа, чувак, он у него шляпа такая модная. Шаф тоже охуевший. И перчи он вообще какие. Короче, ладно, сейчас чуть за него поиграю и посмотрим, за кого играть лучше. Вот такой челик, видишь. 4-й левел, нихуя. Так, надо сейчас, во-первых, короче, это просто бабочку ту собрать по-быстрому и сундук, блядь. Открыть, где закрыть там все. Так что там башня, защита от темных искусств, по-моему. Блять, как на... Как переместиться туда было? А, во-во-во, башня защиты от темных искусств. А, я там не открыл, ну ладно, это зато. А, блять, не туда надо было это заклинание, а не защиты искусств. А, там похуй, все рядом.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Lumos.
Так, что забыл, где это? Ну, он... А, все, я взял, ёбнулся. Бэкфлип, прикольно.
My young friend.
Так, а дальше куда? Я забыл. Ого, я здесь не был, по-моему. Так, профессор Фиг, невзирая на мой крайне плотный график, министерство не кстати прислало распоряжение встретить нового ученика и чувствовать персона на 5-й курс. Профессор Фиг оставит, что ребенок требует рождения оставить, чтобы помочь ему освоиться на новом месте перед началом учебного года. Получается дело вам. За подробности общайтесь с профессором Уизли. Профессор Фиг начал взглядывать директор. Понятно.
Revelio.
Сейчас я вспомню.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Во, нашел.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you?
Так, а где... А, вот.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer.
Так, 3-0. Там 2 получается. А где вторая хуйня?
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. The Minister of Boot or the Minister of Flack?
Оп, сундук.
Accio. Levioso.
Ой, что-то я открыл что-то. О, вроде, по-моему, попизжу. Так, мне надо чекнуть что-то. Нифига себе. Ой, это эти тролли, походу. Челика пиздит.
Revelio.
Гобелен с изображением Варнавы Вздрючного. На этом гобелене изображена группа попыток Варнавы Вздрючного обучить троллей балету. Можно лишь представить, какое влияние это оказало бы на искусство, если бы его усилил величайший успех.
Revelio.
Короче, понятно, надо запись.
Professor Black glanced at me the other day.
А, вот вторая, все.
Not sure it sent the right message.
Так, значит, а тут что, 12? 4. А, 12 в итоге получается. Ой, это 11, 5. 7, значит. Это значит вот эта вот хуйня кругом. Изи.
Revelio.
Комплект одежды для приключения кабальтового цвета. Нихера себе, защита систем. Во, вот это нормально смотрит. Бля, хоть адекватно выглядит, блядь, более-менее. Так, все, задание. Встретитесь с Себастьяном в холле Хогвартс. Нахуй не. А, это это что ли, блядь, Фокси? А, да-да, я выбирал, с кем пойду, с этим Себастьяном пойду, вместо Негритовской, блядь. Там был выбор, с кем вы пойдете, с одним человеком или с Негритовской, короче. Бля, ёбнись, потеряйся, а, нет, стоп. А, ну вот эти участки, которые я... Блядь, конечно, неудобно, сука, карту. Все, погнали. Ну, короткий путь.
Revelio.
Ну, кстати, здесь нет, я не открывал, ну, сейчас быстро открою.
I tried to transfigure my parchment into a blanket.
О, шаговый случай. Ничего себе. Он типа идет. Хотя я прикольно. Пошли компова. О.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Вот, кстати, я так и не понял, где эта гостиная претендую. Я что-то, ну, я из нее вышел, то есть в начале игры, и забыл, где она находится, короче. И так и не смог найти. Не показалось.
Levioso!
Ну давай, давай.
Revelio. Well, fancy meeting you here. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You should hear Shah talking about divination. It's a wonder Onai's ears don't catch a light. What's to say stars know? Yes, Professor Binns does go on.
Have you ever got him really talking about Goblin Rebellion?
Knows everything.
Morning stuff. Так, попробую-ка я запустить стрим. Ну ладно, потом попробую. Игры, блядь, не знаю. Так, бля, микрофон не сломал там.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if I'm picking up a spell or having a practice himself. Each time, genuinely questionable as to whether the man at Hogwarts is to be the next generation or to become the next hero at the Oswalds.
Так, не понял, что нас лагает. Ребят, что разлагалось, что... Так, я не понял, слышно? Ой, блядь, чуть. А, это все заклинания. Я кто-то. Тоже не понял, зачем это. Ну вот это нормально вроде. По-моему, это база вообще.